Well, hello everybody. I hope that everyone is doing well. Hope you had a great week. It's time for another garden update, of course. Hope you're enjoying this. I find it to be a fun way to get everybody involved, a fun way to let you see what's going on. But this week was majority about seeds. And so I thought it would be great for us just to walk through the different things that we are planning to plant, some things that are going to be sown directly into the ground. And of course, a lot of things are going to be transplanted. So we are starting plants and starting those things. And a lot of what we were doing this week was starting some of those plants. And so we captured that video and wanted just to share that with you so you could kind of see what we're doing. And maybe you've got some tips or maybe some ideas of how to do it better. I'd love to have those conversations. Leave those comments down below. But yeah, I wanted to show you again just what we're doing, let you be a part of it, and because it's a joy. I'm looking so forward to our time together on April 19th. Fellowship is going to be key to making this be so successful. And so I hope that you will join us. I hope you'll be in prayer for us. We love you. Be blessed. Enjoy the video. So before we dive into our seeds and which ones we're going to do, I wanted to mention a really cool platform that we've began to utilize this year that we found. I was actually introduced to it a number of months ago at a homestead festival that I went to up in Columbia, Tennessee. But it's called Seed Time. And it's an incredible platform or incredible application. It's got multiple levels of ways that you can get involved with it, but it really helps those new gardeners or even those skilled and really experienced gardeners begin to plan out and to execute the plan as the garden grows or as you add more crops or whatever it is. This really is a really good tool to use to help you with scheduling, help you with notifications on some things that you might consider doing or processes. And I will say it has been really helpful in getting everything going this year. Our first crop that we have is actually our zucchini, our yellow squash. We have two different types of flat scallop squash that I'm really looking forward to, but we'll have all together in all the squashes, we will have 8 rows of squash, which we believe is going to produce a lot of great fruit for people to enjoy. Next, we have 8 rows of tomatoes. Now, there's not all the same kind of tomatoes. We will be having Roma tomatoes, which are great. Those are a determinate crop so that we can, as we plant them, we can determine they're going to produce fruit about this time. But the rest of them are indeterminate tomatoes that will be able to produce tomatoes all throughout the growth season. So we'll have Roma, we'll have beefsteak, we'll have Atkinson, and we'll also have some small cherry tomatoes, which are so great and tasty in a salad. But those are our tomatoes, all 8 rows of them to be tended to and cared for. After that, we have our Blue Lake green beans. This was one of the crops that we had a hard time with last year, but we learned a lot through it. We learned what the pests were, and we are now ready to fight against those and also grow our 4 rows of Blue Lake green beans. Next, we have our sweet corn. This was also another crop that we had a hard time with, but again, we learned some things and we learned what to do. And so I believe we're going to have about 8 rows of corn, if not 10 rows of corn. Sometimes you get to move things around. And looking forward to having a fruitful harvest of sweet corn this year. And last, in our front garden section, we'll have all of our peppers. And so we will have bell peppers, we'll have jalapeno peppers, habaneros, cayenne. All those hot peppers are some of my favorite. I really enjoy cooking with those. Maybe we should have a cooking video or something with some of the fruit that we are raising as well. But yeah, those are all our peppers. Looking forward to those as they seem to do really, really well in our climate that we have here.